Good morning, Upper Perk, and welcome to Tribe Talk. I'm Rowan Sandville.
And I'm Addison Reynolds. Today is Monday, January 30th. Today's weather will be partly cloudy but fairly warm with a high of 53 and a low of 32. Tomorrow it will also be partly cloudy with a high of 36 and a low of 25. For lunch today, the cafeteria will be serving a hot dog or personal pizza. The sides for today are baked beans, green beans, applesauce, or pudding cup. Tomorrow the lunch will be popcorn chicken or grilled cheese with a side of fries, corn, or oranges. Remember that lunch offerings are always posted outside the cafeteria. Let's get into some of today's announcements.
There has recently been a theft in the girls' locker room. If anyone has seen the following bag described as an O'Neill Shoreline multi-stripe backpack, please contact Mr. Blake as soon as possible. Thanks in advance for your help. Do you have any books you don't have room for anymore? The library is accepting donations of gently used, school-appropriate books starting on January 16th. The books will be used in the school library or donate to your local public libraries. If you have any questions, talk to Mrs. Saddle in the library.
Reminder to all juniors, Newman University is hosting a college fair which will showcase 100+ colleges for students to browse and explore. The fair will take place during the school day on March 30th. If you're interested, RSVP with the link emailed to you by Mrs. Traub. If you have any questions, talk to your guidance counselor. Mamma Mia is coming soon, and the tickets for the show are on sale now. The musical runs from March 9th to March 12th. Student night is on Thursday, March 9th, starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are available for $5 and can be purchased online or by scanning this QR code. Tickets will also be on sale at the door each night of the show.
Calling all female students who enjoy engineering. Widener University is hosting a special camp on February 25th and space is limited. If you would like to register for this event, check the email linked to you by Mrs. Traub or talk to your guidance counselor. Don't forget that drop-in lunch is ongoing with Mrs. Manning in room 103, Wednesday and Thursdays during all 3 lunches. Don't forget your lunch.
With course selections coming up, everyone is trying to figure out what classes to take next year. Our newer series will help remind you of some of the great course options available to you for next year. Dr. Thomas continues the series by telling us about some of the choir and orchestra courses offered here at UPHS.
I'm Dr. Mark Thomas. I teach the high school choir courses here at Upper Perkiomen High School. I also teach the orchestra group. The choir offerings, we have the A choir, which is the general choir. That's our main concert choir. That's where everybody signs up for. Everybody is part of that program. We do 2 major performances a year with that group, the winter and spring concerts. But we also do a lot more than if you came from the middle school program. We do a lot of performances. We do a concert series in the spring semester in which we go out and we perform in different venues. We also have the Uptones Choir, which also includes the women's choir or treble choir. Those 2 groups do a lot of extra performances. They're the ones that have performed at Radio City Music Hall with the Rockettes. A lot of special engagements such as Veterans Day programs. The show choir, we started about 10 years ago now. The show choir here is, we kind of do like musical production numbers where the group will sing a song, they learn to sing a song, and then they put choreography to it. The orchestra is, we had 75 members this year that play just string instruments. And again, it takes the next step from the middle school. We do our 2 normal performances, the winter and spring concert, but we also do a lot of extra things, like we perform at Lifelong Learning this year. We do some chamber events. We do a lot of traveling. We get to go a lot of different places, a lot of overnight trips, a lot of festivals. The people you meet, the other schools and students that you meet, it's an experience that you really can't understand unless you do it.
Auditions for next year's Uptones and Women's Choir are taking place now through Friday, February 3rd. Please see Dr. Thomas in the choir room to sign up for an audition time. If you're interested in taking any music classes, talk to Dr. Thomas, Mrs. Hildebrand, or your guidance counselor. Reminder to all Tribe Talk fans, Tribe Talk will only be airing on odd days for the next few weeks as we transition into the 2nd semester. We appreciate your patience, but encourage you to check out our Instagram at Upper Perk News for school updates and fun Tribe Talk content. Tomorrow, homeroom should watch the newest course promo video to help remind you about some of the classes you have to choose from for next year. Now over to Rowan for sports.
Last Thursday, boys basketball won their senior night with a score of 49-46. Tonight, the boys play Southern Lehigh at home at 5:30, and tomorrow the boys are away at PJP playing at 5:30. The girls basketball team is home playing at PJP at 5:30 as well. Now back over to Addison to finish the news.
That's all the news we have for today. As always, if you have any announcements you would like to hear on Tribe Talk, scan the QR code outside of Ms. Barker's room to submit your stories.
And remember to follow our Instagram page @UpperPerkNews for school updates and fun Tribe Talk content. Thank you for watching. Have a marvelous Monday and a terrific Tuesday.
Eagles!